You know that feeling of being right in the middle of a tech revolution and not even realizing it? Well, that's exactly what's happening with Tesla and their new generation of 4680 Gen 3 batteries. We hear so much about technological advancements, but sometimes the most crucial changes are in the details, where the real magic happens. Just imagine a battery that not only promises to be cheaper, but also significantly more powerful. And all thanks to a technology that, until recently, seemed straight out of a science fiction novel: dry electrode coating. This coating is a real game changer. Previously, the traditional method for coating electrodes involved a wet process full of solvents, which was not only more expensive, but also consumed a massive amount of energy. Now, with this new dry approach, Tesla is cutting out these complicated steps, reducing costs, and simultaneously lowering environmental impact. And the best part? This process not only simplifies manufacturing, but also paves the way for batteries that are more efficient and cheaper, potentially cutting costs by up to 30%. But it's not just about the price here. With the 4680 Gen 3, Tesla is aiming to boost the energy density of its batteries, which is quite a leap. The goal is to reach up to 300 watt-hours per kilogram, which would mean electric cars with even greater range. And to achieve this, they're incorporating manganese-rich cathodes, a material that not only extends battery life, but also enhances energy efficiency. In other words, we're talking about cars that can go further on less charge and last longer. Have you ever heard the saying, less is more? Well, Tesla has taken this idea to heart with dry electrode coating. For years, battery manufacturing required huge amounts of energy and materials, especially with the traditional wet coating method. This old method involved mixing active materials with liquid solvents that then had to be dried, a step that consumed time and resources. But now, Tesla has flipped the script by completely removing the wet part of the process. Imagine this. Instead of dealing with all the hassle of drying materials, they've figured out a way to apply the coatings directly in a dry form. This not only speeds up production, but also drastically reduces energy consumption. Fewer steps mean fewer chances for mistakes, less waste, and of course, lower costs. And you know what's even more impressive? This breakthrough didn't come easily. It took years of research and development to scale up this process, something that seemed almost impossible when they started. So, what does this mean in practice? First off, it leads to a more efficient factory. Tesla is rolling out this technology in their production lines, and the results are already starting to show. With dry coating, they're able to produce more batteries in less time and at a significantly lower cost. This means that the savings can be passed on to consumers, making electric vehicles even more accessible and competitive in the market. And it's not just about savings. Dry electrode coating also directly impacts battery quality. Without the drying step, there are fewer risks of contamination and defects in the material, resulting in more durable and efficient batteries. This boost in quality is crucial, especially when it comes to electric vehicles, where battery performance is everything. Tesla is not just ensuring their cars lead in innovation, but also in reliability. This change in production also brings a considerable environmental advantage. Without the use of liquid solvents, there's a significant reduction in the emission of volatile organic compounds, which are harmful both to the environment and the health of workers. This means Tesla is not only improving its batteries, but also making its factories greener. Less pollution, reduced environmental impact, and more sustainable production. It's the kind of innovation that benefits everyone. Additionally, dry coating opens up new possibilities for Tesla to explore other battery chemistries that might not have been feasible with the wet method. The flexibility of this process could allow for the inclusion of new materials that were previously incompatible with traditional manufacturing, paving the way for future innovations. In other words, what we're seeing now could just be the beginning of a series of advancements that will shape the future of batteries. Let's not forget that this technology also strengthens Tesla's independence from material suppliers. With a more direct and efficient production process, the company can reduce its reliance on third parties, better control the quality and cost of essential battery components. This is particularly important in a market where demand for materials like lithium and cobalt is soaring and prices are becoming more volatile. Looking ahead, the impact of this dry coating breakthrough could be transformative. If Tesla manages to roll out this technology across its factories worldwide, we could be talking about a global shift in how batteries are produced. And not just for electric cars. Imagine this technology being applied to energy storage, consumer electronics, and much more. The potential here is enormous. Tesla is aiming for an energy density of up to 300 watt-hours per kilogram with the evolution of the 4680 Gen 3 battery. But that's not all. To further enhance this advance, Tesla is integrating manganese-rich cathodes, an element that has shown tremendous potential to increase battery durability and efficiency. Manganese, which has long been a secondary player in the battery game, seems poised for a major role change. It offers a unique blend of abundance, affordability, and stable performance, making it perfect for this new generation of batteries. By incorporating manganese into the mix, Tesla is not only improving energy density, but also contributing to a longer battery life, ensuring that electric vehicles can cover greater distances without compromising the durability of the system. Energy density is a crucial factor in battery performance. The higher the density, the more energy can be stored, which translates in a greater range for vehicles. With the 4680 Gen 3 battery, Tesla is seeking a delicate balance between increasing this density and ensuring the battery remains safe and durable. This is where the integration of manganese shines, offering a solution that seems to bring together the best of both worlds: more energy and increased safety. This innovative approach didn't happen overnight. It is the result of years of research and experimentation, testing different material combinations and production methods. The decision to incorporate manganese wasn't just about performance, but also sustainability. Manganese is more abundant and easier to obtain compared to other traditionally used battery materials, such as cobalt. This not only helps reduce production costs, but also decreases reliance on rarer and harder-to-extract materials. Tesla has always been at the forefront of challenging the status quo, and the 4680 Gen 3 is a clear example of this. By exploring new ways to boost energy density, while also improving sustainability and battery durability, the company is demonstrating that the future of electric vehicles might be even brighter than we imagined. With the introduction of manganese, Tesla could be paving the way for a new era of batteries that are both powerful and sustainable. In addition to enhancing energy density and durability, the inclusion of manganese also has the potential to positively impact vehicle range. With more energy available per kilogram, Tesla's electric cars could travel even greater distances on a single charge, reducing the range anxiety many drivers still experience. This not only makes electric vehicles more practical for daily use, but also helps drive mass adoption, making them a more appealing choice for a broader audience. Of course, these advancements didn't come without their challenges. Integrating manganese into large-scale production required significant adjustments to Tesla's manufacturing processes. But, as always, the company has shown a unique ability to turn challenges into opportunities. The result is a battery that promises to redefine industry standards, offering more than just incremental improvements. We're talking about a genuine revolution in how we think about and use energy. And the impact of these innovations goes far beyond the vehicles themselves. By developing more efficient and durable batteries, Tesla is contributing to a more sustainable energy ecosystem, where electricity generated from renewable sources can be stored and used more effectively. This is essential not only for electric mobility, but for the entire future of the planet's energy needs, where the demand for clean and efficient solutions has never been more urgent. With the 4680 Gen 3 and the integration of manganese-rich cathodes, Tesla is once again proving that innovation and sustainability can go hand in hand. These advancements not only have the potential to transform how we move, but also to positively influence the future of the entire industry. And when we consider the long-term impact, it's clear that Tesla is positioning itself not just as a car manufacturer, but as a leader in global energy solutions. Now, let me talk to you about the impact of a simple cost reduction, but not just any reduction. I'm talking about what Tesla is about to do with their batteries. Imagine electric cars, which have already revolutionized the industry, becoming even more affordable, all thanks to meticulous engineering work to cut battery production costs. And it's not a trivial cost reduction. It's something that could allow Tesla to lower vehicle prices by thousands of dollars. Imagine what that means. Suddenly, the dream of having a Tesla in your garage doesn't seem so far-fetched for many people. This move is not just about selling more cars. It's about changing the game. When Tesla reduces the cost of producing its batteries, it opens up a world of possibilities. A lower price makes their vehicles a more viable option for a larger audience who might not have considered buying an electric car before. This could have a domino effect across the automotive industry, forcing other companies to catch up and find ways to lower their own model prices. In the end, we all benefit with more options and more competitive pricing. Now, think about it with me. With more people able to buy a Tesla, the company not only boosts its sales but also its market presence. And with that, the brand becomes even stronger, solidifying its leadership in the industry. Increasing market share is not just about selling more units. It's about setting trends, dictating the pace of innovation, and keeping competitors always one step behind. And let's be honest, when Tesla makes a move like this, the entire industry feels the impact. But there's more. Reducing battery costs means Tesla can maintain or even improve its profit margins, even with lower prices. It's a delicate balance, but the company has shown an incredible ability to navigate these waters. While other automakers may need to cut costs in other areas to keep up, Tesla can offer more value for the same price, or even less. This is something that, in the long run, could ensure a competitive advantage that's hard to beat. It's not just about making more money. It's about investing in the future. With more resources at hand, Tesla can continue investing in research and development, bringing even more innovations to the market. And honestly, who doesn't want to see what Tesla will come up with next? Whether it's a new model, groundbreaking technology, or expansion into other sectors, every dollar saved can be a step closer to the next big breakthrough. And let's not forget the environmental impact. By making electric vehicles more accessible, Tesla is also contributing to the reduction of global CO2 emissions. More electric cars on the road means less dependence on fossil fuels, which is a win not only for consumers, but for the planet as a whole. So, when we talk about cost, we're not just talking about saving money, but also about conserving natural resources and environmental preservation. Another interesting point is that, with this cost reduction, Tesla can not only attract more individual consumers, but also expand its operations into corporate and government fleets. Imagine an entire city replacing its vehicle fleet with Tesla models, all because they have become more affordable. This could lead to huge contracts, further increasing the company's visibility and influence on the global stage. And let's not mention the economies of scale that could come with this, helping to lower production costs even further. With more affordable vehicles, Tesla can also tap into emerging markets, where price plays an even bigger role in purchasing decisions. Places where electric vehicle infrastructure is just beginning to develop might see Tesla as a gateway to modernizing transportation without the burden of an inaccessible price. This global expansion could be a decisive factor for the company's future, broadening its customer base and ensuring long-term sustainability. And you know what's even more intriguing? With this strategy, Tesla doesn't have to sacrifice quality or innovation. On the contrary, they're leveraging their technological advancements to deliver more for less. The idea that you get what you pay for doesn't apply here, at least not when it comes to Tesla. They're proving that it's possible to be competitive without compromising what really matters: innovation, sustainability, and the vision of a future where electric vehicles are the norm, not the exception. In the end, This cost reduction and the resulting competitive impact are not just good news for Tesla, but for all of us who believe in a cleaner, smarter, and more accessible future. If Tesla can achieve what it's aiming for, we'll be looking at a new era in the electric vehicle market. A time where sustainability and innovation go hand in hand with affordability and competitiveness. And that, my friend, is something worth keeping a close eye on. Imagine what it means for Tesla to accelerate the production of the 4680 Gen 3 battery. The company is pushing the boundaries of technology, betting big on this new generation of batteries as the next major leap in the electric vehicle industry. Tesla isn't just making more batteries. It's revolutionizing how we think about energy and mobility. It's as if they are piecing together a puzzle where each piece is carefully placed to ensure that electric vehicles become not just an alternative, but the standard choice for the average consumer. This acceleration in production isn't just about increasing numbers. It's about ensuring that every Tesla rolling off the assembly line is equipped with the best in energy efficiency and affordability. Think about how this changes the game for the electric vehicle market. Suddenly, what seemed distant and expensive is now within reach for many more people. And Tesla knows that the only way to maintain its leadership position is by delivering quality at scale, without compromising what has made the brand a symbol of innovation. Of course, when we talk about increased production, we're also discussing how this reverberates throughout the industry. Other automakers are keeping an eye on Tesla, learning from its moves. The 4680 Gen 3 isn't just a new battery. It's a challenge thrown to the rest of the market. Will competitors be able to keep up? Or will we once again see Tesla setting the direction for the entire industry? The fact is that this acceleration puts Tesla in a position where it can influence not only technological trends, but also the business strategies of other players. Now consider the economic implications. With mass production of the 4680 Gen 3, the cost per unit drops, allowing Tesla to offer its vehicles at more competitive prices. This is particularly interesting because, instead of competing solely on the innovation front, Tesla starts competing on price as well, a field where traditional automakers often still dominate. But the difference here is that Tesla manages to offer innovation and affordability in one package, which could be a masterstroke. And it's not just about lower prices. The energy efficiency of the new batteries means cars will be able to travel more miles per charge, making electric vehicles even more attractive to those concerned about cost-effectiveness. This, combined with the reduced selling price, could lead to a surge in Tesla sales, especially in markets where electricity costs are low and government incentives are high. It's a combination that promises to stir up the sector and perhaps even redefine what we consider standard in mobility. One of the most fascinating aspects of this acceleration is how quickly Tesla can bring new technology from the lab to the production line. Historically, innovations of this type take years to be implemented on a large scale, but Tesla seems to have found a way to break through this barrier. This not only impresses but also places tremendous pressure on competitors, who now need to scramble to develop their own technologies or risk falling behind. And as always, Tesla isn't just thinking about the present, but the future. The company knows that the 4680 Gen 3 is an important step, but also understands that innovation must continue. Accelerating production isn't the end of the road. It's just the beginning of a new phase, where each advancement opens the door to the next. And this keeps Tesla always a step ahead, keeping the industry in constant motion, always trying to catch up. And of course, we can't ignore the environmental impact. With more electric cars on the road, dependence on fossil fuels decreases, and CO2 emissions fall. This acceleration in the production of the 4680 Gen 3 can be seen as a booster in the race against climate change. Every Tesla produced with this new battery is another step towards a cleaner and more sustainable future, something that goes far beyond sales and profits and touches on the responsibility that companies have toward our planet. In the end, what we're witnessing is a combination of boldness, foresight, and flawless execution. Tesla is showing that when you have a clear vision and the determination to pursue it, the results can be truly transformative. This acceleration in the production of the 4680 Gen 3 is a clear indicator that Tesla is not only leading the electric vehicle revolution, but also setting the parameters of what it means to be a company of the future, prepared for the challenges yet to come. In addition to all this, it's interesting to observe how Tesla's advancements with the 4680 Gen 3 battery align with global trends and recent studies on sustainability in electric mobility.